Hey everyone! Today we're making the savory seasonal waffle from holidays around the world at Epcot.
It's a turkey waffle with stuffing batter, gravy, and cranberry sauce.
This dish is a perfect way to use your Thanksgiving leftovers to create something delicious and fun.
The first time I ever had this at Epcot was in November 2013. It was a little surprising, but unforgettable and delicious.
I haven't tried this yet, but Bo's told me all about it and I can't wait to try it out. It sounds amazing.
We've got lots of turkey, stuffing, gravy, and cranberry sauce ready to go.
Let's get started. We already finished our Thanksgiving leftovers from last year, so we had to create some more for the video today.
To save us some time, I went ahead and already baked the turkey. All I had to do was pop it in the oven for 3 hours.
It smells amazing in here.
Yeah. I also prepared our favorite cranberry sauce recipe from Bon Appetit. The recipe will be on our website.
Bo already pre-made the stuffing for us.
I just followed the microwave instructions on the side of the box of stovetop stuffing, so I don't know how much credit you get for that. It's as if they were leftovers, so it gives us a great place to start.
Awesome.
All right, so the cranberries are done. So here is that cranberry sauce. We've let it cool for a few minutes now.
Oh, it smells so good.
Actually, it's been cooling for about an hour.
It has like an awesome cinnamon cranberry flavor. It smells amazing.
The turkey took 3 hours to cook. This was about an hour. In the oven, there is a turkey. Can you grab the mitts and just put it on top of the stovin? The stove oven. Look at that.
If you're in need of a good cranberry sauce recipe, this one is amazing. We'll have to post all the details for it.
And look at that syrup at the bottom. We've been to a few restaurants that do like cranberry lemonade. This would make a really good cranberry lemonade.
Oh yeah.
You just smash up a few of these, and this syrup in here is delicious. You can throw these in the freezer. Don't leave it in your fridge for months, or it will get nice and green, green, white, brown, like all kinds of furry stuff. And don't ask how I know. Can I propose a variation for today's recipe?
I would be surprised if you didn't.
Rather than changing up ingredients, I think we should try 2 different waffle irons.
Oh, okay.
I have quite the collection, and we've got one that does like a thicker Belgian waffle, it's more squared, and then another that's a round one, about this big around. And I think that'll make more of a thin one and more in line with the kind that I had in Epcot.
Okay, awesome.
Let's go grab those waffle irons and come right back.
All right, let's get them.
Just to this side, we've plugged in our waffle irons. Hopefully we don't flip a breaker.
Cool. Should we go ahead and start making the batter for the waffles?
Yes. All right, here's that stuffing that I made earlier.
Awesome.
We ended up going with the savory herb version. I think that's what it was called. You can get the kind that's already flavored like chicken or turkey. I'm not a big fan of the turkey flavored stuffing. I think it's a little too strong. This is the stovetop stuffing as prepared on the box. To make it, you put the contents of the box in there, add water and butter, and then you microwave it for 6 minutes. Ooh, that's stinky. Ooh. All right, so the stuffing has been prepared. One thing I noticed on the menu at Epcot was that they called it a stuffing batter.
Oh, okay.
Not stuffing. So you would think that you just push the stuffing in and cook it. That's a delicious way to do it. I've done that in the past. The ridges add that crispiness and stuff that you get from like the outsides of the stuffing, and really my favorite part. What I'm thinking today, and something we're going to test out, is making a waffle batter.
Okay.
And we only need to make a little bit because we've already got all of this stuff. So making a waffle batter and mix that in pretty well before, and then you make waffles just like you would make normal waffles, except half of it's stuffing.
Cool. What are we gonna put in there to make a waffle batter?
Waffle batter is usually flour, eggs, milk, oil. We'll post our recipe as we go along.
Sounds
but
good.
Let's do that. Let's mix it in a separate bowl,
Okay.
and then once it's all mixed, we'll combine it into here and make the batter.
I was like ready to go and grab the bowl. Okay. Here's our big bucket of flour.
Big
bucket of flour.
Bucket of flour.
It's a good thing we have aprons today.
In the bowl goes 1 cup of flour. How do we do the egg?
Do you want me to do it this time?
Oh. Ooh. Ah, good job.
Not my best work, but at least it got the egg in the bowl without the eggshells.
Hey, I think it works. And we got 3/4 of a cup of milk. Can you measure out a 1/4 cup of oil? Lately we've used avocado oil.
We unplugged the waffle irons because it was starting to get a little smoky in here. I think we didn't anticipate the amount of prep work we needed to do before plugging those in.
We have 2 kinds of salt in this little thing next
Got
to
some
the
fancy salt
stove.
here?
We got
Which
kosher
kind?
salt and a flaky salt. Let's do some kosher salt.
Gotta do it that way, right? And smolder at the
It's
camera.
not, it's not bad luck to spill salt, is it?
No, it is bad luck if you spill salt. Throw it over your shoulder. So does the turkey mix in with the stuffing and the batter?
No,
Okay.
the turkey is served in slices.
Oh.
I guess we didn't really talk about that. You make a sandwich. It's basically a turkey sandwich, a
That
turkey
sounds
stuffing
amazing.
sandwich. So we actually will need to slice the turkey.
Okay.
Are you the one in your family that
I can
always
do
sliced
that,
the turkey,
sure.
or?
I am not.
So who was the one that carved the turkey while you were growing up?
My dad, and then my grandpa sometimes.
Today's turkey is actually a frozen turkey breast that is meant, I think, for people that probably people that don't need the whole turkey, but also people that don't want to carve it off the bones. If you're wondering why we didn't do a full turkey, that is why. I am not the kind that likes to cut meat off bones. So, I didn't want to blend the stuffing in. I don't want to break it up too much. We
Yeah.
still want pieces of
Yeah,
that.
you still want it to be kind of clumpy. A good stuffing is nice and clumpy.
It's just under 4 cups of stuffing. Okay, so just do a few pieces, maybe do half of it.
Is that good? Or do you
Yeah, that's good. And kind of break it up. This one is probably what you really want to get mixed in. It's okay if it gets smushed. And then we'll let the last half we put in be kind of the chunky pieces.
Is that good?
Yeah, now let's do the rest.
Oh.
Okay.
Here, let me scoop it out right here. Okay.
All right.
Got it in there. So now we're gonna mix this in. We'll have to break it up a little bit, but we probably want to try and keep some of the chunks in there to keep it tasting like a stuffing.
Does it feel like it's enough batter?
I think so. I think it's a really good batter to stuffing ratio too. All right, there we go. Are we making gravy? So we bought some turkey gravy mix that we're going to use to make the gravy for this.
This came with a gravy mix that you make with this.
Oh,
And
so we
should
don't
just-
need these. But you can, if you need to, if you didn't keep the drippings and you don't, if your turkey doesn't come with a gravy mix, you can buy a gravy mix powder at the store.
You basically mix this with 3/4 of a cup of drippings and then cook it until it's bubbly and thickened on the stove. Oh,
Whoa. Haptic feedback.
okay.
I'm
So
hungry.
can you hold that over the sink?
How much did you say?
3/4 of a cup.
Okay, keep going.
Oh,
Keep going. We're good. Keep going.
oh. Are there 3/4 of a cup in here?
Yeah, keep squeezing.
Oh.
Squeeze that turkey. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and dump this in here. Calls for 3/4, but we couldn't quite get a full 3/4, so we got as close as we could. Okay.
Oh, it turned off. Oh, okay. I didn't turn it on.
Now it's cooking.
Oh no! No!
Don't burn Okay.
Okay. Dun-dun-dun.
And you can hear it heating up. That is fast. It's already bubbling. That was literally like a minute. You just gotta kind of wait for it to thicken up a little bit, right?
Look how disgusting that looks.
No stuffing batter.
It looks. Oh, I probably shouldn't
Don't say what it looks like. But yes, it doesn't look great, but I think it's going to taste
Do you
great.
remember there was a movie where a kid made a mix that looked like that? He was at a movie on the balcony and he made a what sound and like threw
No,
it.
that was the Goonies, and he really actually threw up all over the audience. Yeah, that was the Goonies. It's on the Goonies, and Chunk is like talking about the worst thing he ever did, and he talks about he threw up all over the audience.
Good we have Sean here. He is our resident movie buff. Okay, so the gravy, if you look at that, it's nice and smooth. Looks like it's thick enough. It'll be great for a waffle. So I'm gonna set that behind us and let it cool.
Time to carve the
This
turkey.
is-
All right, so we have our nice turkey breast right here. It looks delicious.
Hey, Sean.
Hey, just carving some turkey, getting ready for our delicious waffles. Oh, all right. Hey, I did pretty good on those slices. Those look really nice. All right, so we've got the sliced turkey here. It's looking delicious. Everything smells so good in here. It smells like a Thanksgiving dinner, and I'm here for it.
So I don't know if this was intentional, but because we did this a few minutes ago, it's had time for that batter to kind of soak in. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. If it will be mushier, maybe we'll have to cook it a little longer.
Yeah, because we wanted to get kind of that crispy consistency.
I think this might make 2 big waffles. You probably do want to use cooking spray.
If it sticks to it, it's gonna ruin the whole thing. You want it to kind of be able to act like the bun of the sandwich. So if it sticks to it, then it's gonna fall apart.
We use the spray avocado oil. It's just fill it yourself and then spray pump it.
But you could also use like the cooking sprays that you can get at the store. That works fine too.
This one says it's ready. This one is not yet. So let's get started. Maybe loading this one. So just a couple quick sprays, and then I like to just wipe down the edge so you don't have it drip all over the counter. Are you good if I
go for it.
if I fill this first one?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So again, this waffle iron's a little smaller than the other, so I'll probably use about 1/3 of the batter on this one. Ooh, am I doing this right?
We'll find out.
We don't really have a right or wrong way yet. So when I push down on it, it's going to flatten it more.
Yeah, kind of
But-
spread it to the edges with the spoon, probably.
Last thing we want is just a big hole on one of the sides.
Yeah, no, you want to make
So-
sure it's a good
That's a,
even layer.
that's a thick piece.
I left that in there on purpose.
That looks pretty good. All right. Okay, something I wasn't prepared for is a way to push down to make sure that all the sides get it. Can you put on an oven mitt?
Yep.
And maybe push down on this side?
Yep.
Make sure it's a good oven mitt. Make sure it's not wet. Have you made that mistake?
I have not, but I don't want to.
I have. So go ahead and just push right there. Okay, and if you look on the side, see how it's kind of squeezing out a little bit?
All the steam kind of reminds me of like the Haunted Mansion or something.
All right, push from the center and push it outwards a little bit more.
Yeah.
And kind of, as you push, turn the spoon so it releases it.
Okay. You gotta just kind of do the best you can and try and get as even of a layer as you can.
We need you to press this again.
Okay. Oh, with the mitt?
Yeah, I think that actually helped a little bit.
Okay. How's the other one doing?
It's still good.
Still going? Okay. This way it gets a nice even heat distribution throughout the whole waffle and a good pressure on the entire waffle as well.
All right, that's good on pressing it, I think.
Okay.
I think this is ready for a sneak peek now.
All right.
We don't want to lift it up if it feels like it's sticking.
It's not.
Okay, go up a little higher. Okay. Wow, that's nice. It's getting crispy. I think
Yeah.
we'll want to go another minute.
Yep. Yeah, we don't want to burn it, but we want it to get nice and crisp.
The side closer to you looks like it's maybe not cooked as much.
Do you want me
These,
to push down on this side?
yeah, do it a little bit. The difference between this waffle iron and this one is this one kind of pushes, it closes like this, and as it closes, it pushes all the batter forward. This one, it like closes equally, so it sandwiches it really nicely.
Do we want to grab a plate for that one?
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
grab one. Oh yeah, open it all the way. But it's starting to show really dark brown.
Yeah, it's looking really good. I think it's done. We don't want it to go too much further because we don't want it to be burnt.
And that
But we
part-
want the nice crisp consistency like we talked about.
Wow,
Oh, that looks good.
That looks delicious.
Yum.
So we'll do that. We'll sit this over here to the side. That's about what it's supposed to look like.
That looks good. We should take a peek.
All right.
Should I open it up?
It's not sticking.
No.
Oh yeah, it's got a little while
Oh, that
longer.
looks really
It's
good.
thick, so it will be a little bit longer. It's getting close. It needs just a minute or two longer.
All right, let's open it up. See how it's looking. Ooh,
That looks good.
that
I
looks
think
really
it's ready.
good. That's awesome.
Okay. It's hot.
This is a waffle that is made with stuffing inside of it.
It's
It's gonna
also
taste amazing.
one other plus to this waffle iron is that these pieces come off, so you can get in and scrub them really nice. This one's going to be a little bit more of a challenge to clean.
Yeah. We've got our nice Thanksgiving spread here. We've got the gravy. We've got our turkey that we carved. We have the cranberry sauce, and we have the stuffing waffles that we made. So now we're gonna put it all together.
This one's a lot thinner. I think this looks more accurate to what I was served at Epcot. This one is not. I would probably, appearance-wise, go for the thinner waffle iron.
Okay.
But this is before we're tasting it.
Yeah.
As far as what it looks like, yeah. So this is thick.
I have a feeling I'm gonna like the thick one just because it'll be more substantial.
Okay, so we need to layer this. Let's see. So, I don't know, is it bad to break it up with our hands?
I don't think so.
I know it is just us eating it, but
Yeah. I think it's fine. We washed our hands.
so it was kind of broken up like this a little
Oh,
bit.
okay.
So
Cool.
kind of, you had like pieces of it like this.
That looks good. Do you want me to do that on this?
Yeah,
other
do
one?
that on the other one.
It has to be perfect.
So that's one more thing. We're gonna make it and we're gonna fold it over like this.
Good to know. All right.
So go ahead and fold it.
Look at this one. That looks really good. That big one. It cooked like perfectly. Great way to use your Thanksgiving leftovers for sure.
And then there's this one here. Wow. So this is more what it looks like at the parks.
Yeah, this is more a monster version back here, but it looks amazing too.
Now is the moment we've all been waiting for. Got us some knives just in
Awesome.
case. Drum roll, please. Are we able to cut it? Can you try to cut yours in half?
Oh yeah, let's do that. Now we can each have a half.
Here, and let me help you.
Okay.
Okay. Whoop.
There we go. That's
Okay.
roughly half. You need help lifting
Yes.
that one over?
It's ready.
Yep. All right. Should we dig in?
Yes.
I'll bring mine just right here. Thin one does appear to be a little more crispy.
Which, that's what we want. Do you like the crispy bits? on
I don't know.
stuffing?
I gotta try it out.
When you're on Thanksgiving, do you go for the crispy bits?
I like a mix. I like a little bit of crispy, a little bit of soft. I don't necessarily want it to be super dry and crumbly, but I also don't want it to be like the opposite either.
Is yours a big bite?
It's pretty big.
Okay, ready? Mmm.
Wow, that is phenomenal. The cranberries with like the cinnamon flavor mixed with the turkey and the gravy and the stuffing, you have the perfect balance of savory and sweet, and it is so good.
I've tried cooking stuffing in the waffle iron before, and it was always crumbly, never held itself together. The key was making that waffle batter.
That is so good.
Okay. Oh, that's okay. I probably shouldn't. I want to finish that.
I do too. That's really good.
Nobody wants to see somebody like
Chewing, chomping down.
and
on
then
something.
saying when you're eating it, you know? So we'll figure that out.
Yeah, we'll take the bite at the same time. Waffle and some cranberry.
This one's definitely falling apart.
This one is a little harder to put together just because the pieces are a lot bigger.
The bite is going to be huge from mine.
We ready?
Ready? Yep. I don't know.
Still really good. I thought I was gonna like the bigger one better because I love a big fluffy waffle. But honestly, the crispy is what won out for me. It kind of adds a variety to the other stuff because the turkey and the cranberry sauce is kind of soft. The crispy waffle kind of adds a little bit of variety to the taste. So I actually like the smaller crispy waffle better, but honestly they both taste amazing, so I'm gonna eat this whole plate. So
The flavor is exactly the same. It's the same batter.
yep,
The texture is really where it's all at.
yep.
I don't mind it.
Yeah.
I do like the thinner one better because I like that crispy edge. But if your favorite part of the stuffing is the like center, more soft part, go for the bigger waffle iron.
Yeah.
Or if that's all you have, go for it. Don't hold off on this recipe just because you don't have it.
Yep.
I think I need to try a little bit more.
I would say if you are wanting to try and get as close to the Epcot recipe as you can, I would go with a thinner waffle. That's kind of how they've served it when they've had it in the past, just so you can get that crunchy variety. But this is amazing. You could also add different things to this, like if you wanted to make it even crazier, you could use some of your leftover mashed potatoes as well, or some peas or something. Just go crazy with it. But man, it is so good.
We probably should rate these.
Thinner waffle is 5 stars for me. It is amazing.
It is 5 stars across
Yeah.
the board for me as well.
Yep.
The thicker waffle, I think, comes in at a close 4.5 stars for me.
I'm gonna go a 4. It's still, well, no, 4.5. It's still amazing.
Yeah?
The taste is there. It's so delicious. It just doesn't have that crispiness that the thinner waffle has. But honestly, I would be able to eat that just fine on a lazy day after Thanksgiving, and it would be delicious. All right, everyone, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed watching us make these waffles, please like this video and subscribe to our channel. We are so thankful for all of you this Thanksgiving season.
If you like the videos we're making, make sure to turn on those notifications so you get an alert when we put out a new video. Also, let us know if you have ideas for other videos in the comments. We'd love to hear what you want to see next.
Yep.
Or if you try this, we want to know.
Yeah, we want to know how it turned out.
Yeah, thanks again for watching.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Bye. They're so good.
Mm-hmm.
Nom, 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 nom.
Whoa.